Okay, I'm going to begin this with the beginning of this table. This table is a very unusual situation. I found it as a curb alert. It had been a tile top table, and whenever I brought it home, my brother had noticed a couple of the tiles were broken. And sorry about this focus. And the legs were broken. So he decided to go ahead and replace the top. And he did. Plus up underneath the top was particle board, which y'all have heard me talk about the particle board thing. And he said he couldn't repair the legs. So I found these legs at a yard sale. Now I'm going to begin work on this table and we'll see what we can do. Okay. Isn't duct tape just the best? This is just a semi-gloss latex paint. I'll try something that I've never tried before on this. I don't mind experimenting. Sometimes I've been shocked at how good something looks. I'm going to try to stain part of this and then do the painting on some of this. So it begins. You hear that cardinal? Beautiful. Well, he stopped the duck. Well, I'm committed now. Once you paint black like that onto that raw wood, it's not coming out. So hopefully at the end of this it's going to look good. Fun fact, whenever I was in my, mid-30s and below, I could cut in a bead or cut in a line like nobody's business. I never needed duct tape. So for all of you more mature people like me, don't give up on your painting just because you can't draw a straight line with a paintbrush anymore. It's fine. There's tricks to the trade, people. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay, here's what we have at this point. And as always, I'm using my trusty Howard Restore Finish. I'm going to do two-tone with dark walnut. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but you'll be able to get the gist of it. This is something I've never tried before, taking something and do the middle one thing and then the sides the rest. So this will be a learning experience. And I'm going to stain the legs and everything. So I'm not going to show all of it. We'll just get this started and then it will combine with the rest of the video. So there you go. I have to say I love this Howard Restore Finish. So here's this part. I can hardly wait to see it finished. Okay. Everything is stained except this part here. I've said before I haven't made many of these videos, you can use the exact same stain, and depending on what the wood is, and sometimes even depending on the cut of the wood, the stain comes just a little different. So I'm pointing this out for some of you new people. I know I'm very critical of myself, and I'll see something like that, and then this, and they're all different, and I think, what did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. This is literally the same thing, and it's coming out different. Wood textures are different, the types of wood is different, and even the cuts of the wood. This is possible that at once upon a time this was two different pieces glued together, but just showing you that. This obviously looks to me like it was pine. Pine is not going to stain the same as, I would say this is oak. Not sure what this is. This may be walnut. But just wanted to share that with you. I like to try to spread info. Okay, this is that table that I was working on the other day. It is finished. And of course, at least one of my children has to get in the shot every time they can. I'm one of those, I started staging things back whenever I had my store. One of my employees had mentioned that sometimes stage things, set it up, because not everyone will have the same vision, you know, that I would have, or I can see beauty in things that other people may not quite see the beauty in them. Like not everyone likes the shabby chic chairs. I brought them out here. This is actually part of my shabby chic set. Probably more heavy on the shabby and light on the chic. But there's that drawer. That's the silverware drawer. This didn't come out quite as good as I was hoping, but considering that this, number one, this was a table that was what is called Curb Alert, which was out by the road. My brother basically, sorry about this, I'm trying to move around, basically rebuilt this, and then I finish. He brings them to a certain point, and I finish them, and then I advertise them for sale. So, overall, I think it looks pretty good. And I did the two-tone. Not everyone likes that. Now, let's put it out there. So as I'm doing a little bit of reading, as I ought to do, Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing I have desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. We are in some tumultuous times. I don't have to tell y'all that. And if you do know the Lord, then you already probably know. You don't really have to fear anything. So, anyway, that's the end of my table project. I hope y'all enjoy it. I overdo. I always have. I'm an overachiever in some things anyway. Y'all be blessed. Love you each. Don't give up. Do what you need to do. Take care of yourself and your family. Love you guys. And don't be afraid to take on a flip job. A flipping, even whether it's just for yourself or whether it's to sell and make you a little bit of money. I think overall, it's a shame the lighting's not better. But there's that table that basically came from nothing. Bye.